Hello, lovelies. So for everyone just joining us now, I'm introducing you to my lovely sister, Alexandra and her husband, Christian. They're joining us, or they're joining me today on this live because we have an amazing announcement to make. So I was just mentioning before you guys came on that we've already hinted at it. We've told a little bit about it. Some of the parts of our communities already know what's happening. We already have some signups. But what we're going to be doing today is to do like a full reveal, to like spill all of the details, all of the beauty, all of the depth and everything. And then everyone can get excited and they get to know actually what we're working on. So, big breaths. Before we do that, I know that Christian is a new face on my page. May I actually pass it over to you guys, to both of you, to share a little bit about who you are so that everyone who maybe haven't met you yet can get a chance to get to know you.
Absolutely. So I start. So some of you might know me because Charlotta and I, we've been working together a couple of times already. My community knows you as well. And who am I? So that's a big question. Well, in short, what I do, what I burn for, what my passion is to, to support women to, to live their true, deep femininity. I think I'd call myself a sexual empowerment coach for women. That's one part, but it's all about femininity, self-love, body love, sexuality, and just falling in love with your life, with your sexuality, with your business, just with who you are. That's the kind of work I do.
Amazing. I love it. Okay, Christian, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm Christian, and we share the passion for women and to empower women, of course. And I was mostly the brain or the heart behind all the offers and courses and retreats we already created in the last years. And so my passion is also to empower women, to see them strong and free, and in business wise, but also in terms of sexuality, personality, everything.
I love it. It's such an honor to have you here on this live, both of you. And it's also such an honor to get to co-create with you. We've already been now working together for, I think, like a month or so that we've been like planning the details out. So just to take them.
Before you keep on going, can you introduce yourself for everyone watching this on my account? That would be amazing. So who doesn't know you yet, that would be amazing.
Yes, let's do that. I was just going to take the mic to say a few words. That's amazing. Thank you. So yes, I'm Charlotta in Finland. So we're in different countries at the moment. So I'm in Finland. This is where I live. I'm a sensuality empowerment coach for women. So we share a very strong mutual interest in the feminine, in womanhood, in women in general. And just to kind of echo what both of you said, it's all about the empowerment and the yummy juiciness of being a woman, and to let that live free and to let that flow and to let that be present and felt and seen and heard and held and all of these things. So I think it's so beautiful that the work that we're doing. Like I'm a little bit starstruck as well to get to do this with both of you. Like I was already really amazed to get to work with Alexandra earlier, and then now of course with Christian as well. And I feel like together we make such a huge, empowering, powerful trio. So I cannot wait. So yeah, so for me, sensuality empowerment, I mean, there's a lot about embodiment for me. It's about being in the body, being expressive in your body, in your movements, in your felt sense, like just being there with yourself and just allowing you to be that goddess that you are. So that's a little bit about me. Is that enough?
Yes, but for now.
That's enough for now. Amazing. Wow. So what we're going to be doing, Christian, Alexandra, and myself, I'm flying into Mallorca, which is where Christian and Alexandra are living. And I'm flying into Mallorca in June, and we're going to be bringing you a in-person event. And it's actually a 4-day immersive experience. It's a retreat to take you into all of these delicious parts of you as you are a woman, into the depths, into the light, into the yin, into the yang, in various different ways. So let me lead with that, and then I'm going to pass it back to you guys, and you can tell us a little bit more from your end.
Amazing. So should I say a little bit about it?
Please.
Well, so what is it called? I love the name already. So the beautiful deliciousness is the retreat of retreats, and it's called Bloom.
Yeah.
And I love the name because what you said already is that we are really diving deep. So it's really about diving deep and from your depths, blooming, blossoming, becoming all of what you are. It's about really embodying yourself, your beauty, your goddess, everything, also the darkness. So I think what we all have in common is that we love to dive deep, you know, and that sometimes, yes, sometimes you have to go in the darkness. Sometimes you have to embrace the shadows in order to bloom, in order to also embrace the light. So it is a deep dive. It's transformational. It's life-changing. And it's also going to be beautiful because we are going to do this in a beautiful place on Mallorca in a paradise. So we have a beautiful finca with a private pool, with delicious food. So there's yummy, vegan, healthy food, smoothies, beautiful embodiment classes. And I think it's just a beautiful event to transform your life, to start new, and also to do something beautiful for yourself. Because I think to be in this environment with your sisters, this sisterhood, also health, but the divine masculine, this is something that we celebrate a lot, Charlotta and I, that we have the masculine holding us, where all the femininity can flow in and just be. I think it's just going to be beautiful, and it's just a beautiful paradise-like event that we are inviting you to join. And I want to spoil one more thing, and then I'm going to pass it to you. There's 10 spots only, so it's limited, and 2 are already taken. So there's 8 more spots, and we can't wait to have you there.
Sounds so delicious. I don't know really what to add, but for me, it's very important to have this depth and going deep, deep, deep down below, but also going back to the light and playing with these polarities, polarity of dark and light, female, male, and seeing this as a field of healing. I think it's a lot about healing and things we can learn, but also having fun, having a good time in summer in Mallorca, which is beautiful just to be and to enjoy every moment.
It's going to be so juicy. Like, honestly, if I wasn't creating this, I would be here myself. I mean, I'm going to be there, of course, but if this was offered to me, I would be there as a guest, as a client. So I'm very excited. And I just really want to point out something. So it is an all women's retreat. However, we do have, as Alexandra also mentioned, about the divine masculine. You can see Christian. He's very, he's a male, of course, like he's here holding us all in this beautiful energy. And it is very unique because a lot of the time, all women's retreat, they are literally purely all women, which I also absolutely love. But this is definitely like a beautiful edge because, as Alexandra mentioned, that we share as well, we love the divine masculine. We love the space that the masculine can hold. It doesn't need to be from a man, but we love that space. So we're going to be offering like a really unique flavor. And what we share, as we've mentioned already, is the depth. Like, I revel in the darkness. Like, this is where most of my juice come from. My juice comes from the darkness, and then I love the light, but the darkness is really where, for me, the magic happens. So this is something I want to bring in. So within this retreat, you can be expecting a lot of embodiment practices. So we're going to be starting every morning with some type of a movement practice. We're going to continue through the day with different modalities depending on the day, but we're going to take in a very clearly outlined journey, which we're still going to allow it to be flowy and feminine. So if anything needs to shift depending on the group, then we'll allow that. But it's going to be like a very clear transformational journey that you are invited to join on. And of course, it's unique to you. So whatever one woman will be experiencing, another woman will be experiencing something different. And this is why it's really powerful as well that you have 3 of us holding you, because we're going to be able to create such a solid space for that transformation, for that potentially initiation. And something what I think is really worth mentioning too is that you can come to this without any experience, but you can also come to this fully involved in self evolution, and you'll still have an amazing time. So it's like it's going to be tailored to suit the crew and the group, and it's going to be so divine.
I think there's not a lot to mention, you maybe not a lot more to mention. That's what I wanted to say. Maybe a few of the elements that we use. I see all 3 of us as really experienced teachers, holding spaces like this and trips like this, so we can really hold it. And I love the spectrum that we use, you know, so there will be sensuality, embodiment, as you said, there will be deep processes, there will be hypnosis, because that's something I love to bring in, and meditation. There will be tantric elements, rituals, and all of that beautifully, you know, coming together and creating magic. And that's what we're bringing in. And yeah, I'm so excited. I think it's all the elements that we use to become more and more of the person, the man and the woman that we are today. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Ooh, and also something worth mentioning. So you mentioned already there are 10 spots available in total, and 2 of them already taken. And we still have 2 available for early bird. Is that right?
Yeah.
So if anyone is watching this now and knows that, oh my God, I need to come. Oh, by the way, June 7th to the 11th is the date. That's worth mentioning.
That's important. No, it's like from exactly 7th of June till the 11th.
Yeah, June 7th until the 11th, and it's in Mallorca. We're gonna fly into Mallorca. We're gonna travel down to the finca, and yeah, it's gonna be for those 4 days. So yeah, so 2 spots available still for early bird, and then another 6 available. So 8 spots available in total. If you know already that this is something you want to join in on, drop me, Alexandra, or Christian a message. Let us know, and then we can hit you up for the early bird so you don't miss those 2 slots. And otherwise, you can get in on the original price, I would say, right? And as long as spaces last. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the link to the event in my bio. I'm also going to, you're going to do the same. Amazing. And if anyone wants it already before I get a chance to actually put it in my bio, send me a DM, send Alexandra a DM, send Chris a DM, one of us, and we'll get you in for the early bird so you don't miss out on this, because it is going to be so incredibly beautiful. I cannot wait.
Yeah. Amazing. I can feel the fire here. This is probably one of the most beautiful lives I did, because there's just so much excitement.
So much energy. I love it so much. Yeah, this is actually, you know, to take it a little bit away, like many of you who are listening to this, you know already that I've had a lot of pain in my shoulder in the last few weeks, and this is actually the first day today. I've still been to treatment today, but this is the first day today when I'm feeling like connected again and vibrant, and I know that this energy has to do with that too. So come in for a lot of healing of various different things. It's going to be so good.
It's the highlight of the year so far.
Yeah.
Trapped in the middle.
Amazing. Is there anything, guys, that you would like to share or ask to bring into the space?
I think you beautifully summed it up. I think it was just a beautiful flow.
Yeah, I just see this warm summer night, and there are stars, beautiful, and all the women around. And such a beautiful atmosphere and intimacy between all, and
just that stargazing, the warm summer night, celebrating
sisterhood, like this. It's so, every time I experience sisterhood on this level, I'm just mind blown every single time. It is beautiful. So, oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see you in Mallorca. I cannot wait to see you there. Maybe I'll have to pop out sooner, but I will see you in Mallorca for the retreat, and we'll be in touch, of course. And for anyone who wants in, Bloom Retreat, Mallorca, June 7th to the 11th, get in for the early bird. DM either of us here on this live, or then hit the link in bio to get access. But you need to be fast for the early birds, because there's only 2. And then there's 6 more other spots available, and it's going to be, it's going to be so good.
Thank you so much, love, and everybody who listen to this.
Yes, thank you, everyone, and we're looking forward to catching up with you more. Sending you so much love. Thank you to both of you. You're incredible. I cannot wait to work with you.
Igualmente.
Love you lots. Love you. Bye.